10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew.
I'm not modeling anymore for the two of you.
LoveLine.
It is LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Got quite a puss on tonight.
We've been here for many hours, you and I.
That's right. We got here about 7:30.
It's hard to believe it's 10 o'clock. And then
Did a little hair, a little makeup, a little wardrobe, and did a little promo for the fabulous Frasier show, which is on the television, they tell me. I just, smart show, well written, that Frasier.
Yeah,
I have no interest in it.
I like it, though. I like it.
Yeah, it's well written.
Yeah.
I just have no interest in it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know why. Doesn't feel real.
Yeah.
But he has an amazing door on his condominium.
There we go.
I love
and
that
a condominium
door.
that even you, a literal,
literally a millionaire.
You could not afford that condominium.
No.
Not even close.
No, that's what I love about TV. All right, we will hop on the phones. No guests tonight, just the love that the two hosts find between each other. Bad Religion. I'm guessing Greg Graffin is going to be in here tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie Gordon, the race car driver, on Wednesday, and then Art and possibly some other folks from Everclear will be in here on Thursday. Amanda?
Yes.
You're 16?
Yep.
What's up?
Well, I have this obsession with phone sex. I call lines and I have it a lot. And I was just wondering, is that gonna mess me up in the head or anything?
You call phone sex lines?
Mhm.
How much are those things a minute?
For women, it's free.
They come as sort of party lines.
1 minute of for women.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, it was so funny. I was actually sitting around the Man Show today having a discussion with my partner, the Emmy Award-winning Jimmy Kimmel, about phone sex, because we were writing something on it.
Yeah.
And I was perusing one of these magazines, and it is obviously big business, because if you pick up a Hustler and look at, there's literally hundreds of ads for phone sex in these things. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder if a chick has ever called these. I mean, I know it's happened, but women do not use these things.
Right.
And then when we do find one that does use one, she goes for free. It's always a ladies' night on the phone sex lines. So you call these party ones in, and will there be more than one guy on the line with you?
No, what you do is you go through people's bios, which is a little message about themselves, and you pick who you want to talk to, and you send messages back and forth, and then you can connect.
Is it an email thing? Is a computer hookup?
I think so.
Yeah, but you don't use a computer. How does it work? How many bios might you listen to before you
listen to
decide on
bios.
one?
I see.
You go through all of them, and then you go back and you pick and choose.
How many bios might you listen to, you idiot, when you phone in?
50.
50 bios. And they're all 30 seconds long or 20 seconds long?
30 seconds long.
30 seconds. And what will they say? The kind of guy they are, what they look like?
Yep.
And it's all guys you're interested in.
Usually.
And then you'll talk to the guy you're most interested in. And how do you connect with him?
You send him a message saying, hello, sexy, this is Shiloh, and I was just wondering what you want to talk about tonight.
Right.
Shiloh.
Nobody named Gertrude on that line, is there?
Not even Amanda.
So you'll and then that person you'll talk to that person. The person will call you back, or how do you guys hook up?
The line connects you, and you can talk to them.
I see.
And what are you getting out of this? What does it do for you?
I don't know. I think I like it when guys talk dirty to me. It excites me.
You know why?
Why?
Because you've been naughty.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah. I know how to talk to the ladies, especially the teens. And so, do you masturbate?
No.
No. But
I orgasm, but I don't have to touch myself or anything.
Oh, my God. And I'm supposing the guys are masturbating, right?
I assume so.
And do they, it's pretty much just sex talk? And do they get a little dominant with their talk?
No.
That's just sex talk?
Yeah.
All right, so what happened to you?
I was molested by my father when I was 12.
Oh, well, there you go.
There it is. So it's
All
not,
right.
this behavior is not going to mess you up. It just sustains what's already been messed up. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I
See,
mean, I've
this
been
this
in
is this is
counseling.
this is the thing that becomes stripper next. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's that,
I would never be a stripper.
I know, but it's that impulse to control men.
Lose a
and-
little weight. Who knows?
Yeah.
Hey, Amanda, you have to get a little help for
She is.
what
She-
your dad did
She
to you.
said she's been in therapy.
She
I've
has.
been in therapy since it happened.
Okay.
I see.
All right, just
All
stay
right.
with it and talk to the therapist about this behavior. You don't
What's
have
your
to be ashamed.
therapist say about the phone sex?
I haven't talked to him about it.
You don't have to be ashamed of it. Go ahead and talk about it. Okay.
Okay.
It'd be routine kinds of a response to what your history has been.
Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if that ever works in. Yeah, baby. I got 8 inches of throbbing man meat for you. Were you ever molested by your dad? Good, good. That means you're extra receptive to my sexual advances. I think that was me.
Yeah. Who was that?
I don't know, who'd I have orgasm with, Anderson? Oh, Juliet from Penthouse. That's right. She was pet of the year, I think. Michelle,
Yeah.
you're 16. What's up?
Yeah, I wanted to know, my boyfriend has 3 piercings on the head of his penis.
3.
Yeah.
It wasn't okay with just one. You had to get 3 in there.
Right.
Him and I want to know, like, what's the best protection for sex?
You have to use a truck inner tube now with 3.
Are you talking about for protection against pregnancy?
Well, I tried the pill, but I want something more for diseases and stuff.
Then condom, obviously. And there are specially sort of tipped condoms for the pierced
Well,
males.
this guy doesn't harbor any diseases. He only has 3 penis piercings. I'm sure he's not sexually
She
active.
might get tetanus from this guy.
Well,
you
he
talking
does them
about?
all himself. I mean,
Oh, that makes it much better.
Oh, my God.
That speaks volumes about your boyfriend.
Michelle, this guy should be institutionalized. I mean,
Yeah,
this guy's
sure
got
he's
some...
been. He's
What
been.
happened to him?
He's been institutionalized.
well,
Who held him down and did what to him?
I don't really know his life story. We don't really go into that.
Yeah, good. How old is he?
He's 25.
25, and you're 16.
Yeah.
Fantabulous. Perfectly normal. Perfectly healthy.
Well, at least it's not 40.
Hey, how much do you hate your dad?
No, I love my dad.
You love him?
No.
Why do you disgrace him
Why do
by
you wanna
this
kill
then?
him?
My dad doesn't know.
Oh, please. He knows. Believe me.
doesn't.
He can feel it. Each time that guy takes that earring-laden member and puts it inside of you, he dies just a little bit.
He doesn't know anything. He hasn't seen me since I was 12.
Okay.
I love my dad.
There we go. You theoretically love him very much. Had you known him, you'd probably love him, right?
I mean, well, I remember him from, like, when I was a kid.
All right. Good. Now everyone's daddy. Fantastic.
No, it's not really like
Oh,
that.
please. You're going out with a 25-year-old with an anchor hanging from the end of his Johnson. Come on, goofball.
Well,
I guarantee you this guy's a world-class a-hole.
Oh, yeah.
He's 25. He's banging on a 16-year-old. He's have self-induced penis piercings. Come on, Michelle. You're no better than that?
but he's nice to me. I mean,
Oh.
All right.
Wow.
Listen, you get a dog. For Christ's sake, a dog will be nice to you.
he's like the first guy that's been nice to me, and we get
Okay.
along really good.
All right, all right. Yeah, you got plenty not to talk about. Idiot. The guy's an idiot. He's 25. What's he do for a living? Video store? Or is he a
No.
roadie?
He doesn't work.
Okay. If he did work, would he work at a video store?
No, he says he's an artist.
No.
Oh, boy.
Great. Hey, what does he do for money?
Well, he has, like, his grandpa or something left him a bunch of money.
Well,
Fantastic. All right, Michelle. I think you could do better. This guy's a criminal. He is.
he is a criminal. That's
He's
right.
having sex with a minor.
But isn't statutory rape, like, only if you're under 14 or something?
No.
Depends what state you're in. What state are you in?
California.
This is rape.
This is rape. This is good old-fashioned rape. The kind of rape that your grandpa would talk about back in the day. All right, Michelle. We
Okay.
wish you'd dump him. We hope you don't get pregnant.
And there are specially equipped condoms you can get from piercing institutions.
And as far as disease goes, I don't know. This guy's such a jewel. I don't know what he could harbor. Yeah. All right,
Okay,
Michelle.
thank you.
Enjoy your life. There you go. Brandy,
Yes,
what's up? You're 25.
yes. I wanted to ask you why, if cum is made up of fructose, which is sugar, why is it salty?
Who said it was made up of fructose?
Who told you that?
Jesus. How much weed do you smoke?
Or how much it's tobacco?
What's it made up of then?
Well, the sperm are protein, right?
He said it's not made up of fructose.
Brandy?
Yes.
The sperm itself is protein. Wait, leave her on here.
All right.
Right? The slippery stuff is mucopolysaccharide.
Get the hell out.
Jesus Christ. Hey, Brandy.
And then,
all right, hold on. Forget about what's in the
wait,
sperm.
have you ever tasted blood, Brandy?
Did I ever taste what?
Have you ever tasted like blood? Have you ever licked a little scrape?
Yeah.
All right, doesn't that taste salty?
No.
No?
No.
All right. Listen, your chain smoking has deadened your taste buds. You don't have any kids, do you?
Yes, I do.
How many?
One.
Thank God. All right. Where's Daddy?
He's right here.
Really? Which Daddy? Not biological Daddy.
No, it's my daughter's dad.
Yeah.
Your daughter's dad.
Are you asking where my dad is or where my daughter's dad
Where's
is?
your daughter's dad?
Right here.
Really?
Want to talk to him?
What branch of construction is he in?
What?
What's he do for a living?
He's a street sweeper.
There you go. Do they have street sweepers anymore? I thought this was a sort of made-up job.
They drive those street.
He drives one of those street cleaners?
Well, hey, I have a medical book here that says that semen is made of fructose.
No.
What is the name of this medical book?
What's the name of the medical book?
That's a Penthouse
Yeah,
Forum.
right.
It's a medical encyclopedia.
No. It's not
He said
fructose.
it's made up of protein.
Well,
All
it's
right.
protein and it's saline. It's like plasma basically.
What in your body? You don't have fructose in your body, do you? You don't produce fructose.
Well, you have the mucopolysaccharides may have some fructose, but that's nothing.
All right. Well, there's some of that in semen.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not the body of it.
No.
All right. Rob,
Yeah.
you're 21.
Yep.
What's up?
My girlfriend has an obsession with biting,
All right.
and I was just wondering if that was a problem.
Where does she bite you?
She hurts you.
Everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere.
Do you not like it?
Well, at first it's okay, but then she tends to bite real hard and it hurts and it leaves bruises and.
All right. Can you whack her on the back of the head when she does it?
Well, yeah.
All right.
She'll stop then.
There you go.
It doesn't really stop it though.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
You whack someone hard enough on the back of the head, they stop biting you. All right.
All right.
Tell her you don't like it. Screwball. All right. Corey,
Yes.
what's up? You're 25.
Yes. I guess since I was 18, I've had no sex drive, but I do have sex, and afterwards I generally don't feel good. I feel like really nauseous, and I'll get just feel gross.
Well, can you tell us?
Ooh,
help
feels
us,
gross.
Yeah. Help us understand why.
Where's that come from?
Where does it? Oh, I don't know, because it's been since I was 18, and anything, all the traumatic things that have happened to me have happened to me since I was 18, not.
Not before you're 18?
Just run-of-the-mill guys masturbating at me, and that happens to everybody. But
Sure. I had to dodge 6 guys whacking off on my way into work tonight.
What are you talking about,
Guys
Corey?
masturbating at you.
What is that?
No, just random guys exposing them. I don't know. I've talked to a bunch of my friends, and we all have had these similar experiences, but nothing that actually was.
Where do you live?
This was all over. This was in this country. This was in other countries. In fact, on my 16th birthday, there was a guy masturbating in the woods at the picnic.
Oh my God!
Well, that was your grandfather.
And just 2 weeks ago, I got a guy arrested for masturbating at me in public.
Hey, Corey.
Yes.
I'd like to meet you. You must be some kind of good looking.
No, I don't. I have nothing.
Really?
I don't think so. Because one time it was like we were on a bus and going to a soccer game. We look out in the and the guy is in his sunroof, grinning up at us. No, this is like this recurring event in my life, but I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that I get nauseous after I have sex.
Well, okay.
Which is the most disturbing
let's explore your past a little bit then.
Okay.
So, what happened? Anything bad happen to you beside everyone jacking off around you?
No, I can't. That's the thing.
Hold on, Drew. I'm going to squeeze one off. Like a wild urge.
Corey brought it out.
Corey, just keep talking, baby. Well, let me open the sunroof. Yeah, nothing happened. You love your dad. No one ever raped you?
No, nothing. No. I was sexually assaulted like 3 years ago, but that was after. That was after. This is after.
But why are you
what
such
happened
a,
with the sexual assault, and why are you such a semen
such
magnet?
a victim? Yeah.
I don't know.
What happened with the sexual assault?
That was I was out of this country. I was in the Peace Corps, and my neighbor assaulted me, and it took me a long time to kind of get over that.
Have you go through long periods of time where you were super, super up and weren't sleeping a lot and really upbeat, and then all of a sudden came on a downswing?
Well, after I left Peace Corps, they diagnosed me as post-traumatic stress
From
disorder.
what? From what?
From the rape?
From that, and just the whole experience of Peace Corps. But that.
Jesus. What the hell? What's so disturbing about Peace Corps?
Oh, I don't. My particular experience ended up being kind of rough.
Because of the rape?
No, because partially because of that, and I was continually robbed, and I just had extreme culture shock, I think is what it
Where'd you
boils
go?
down to. I was in the Dominican Republic.
Well, there you go. Please.
But now I'm looking, in retrospect, I had a really good time, but the
I'd want to go to like Cannes or somewhere in
Portofino.
Western Europe, perhaps. Yeah, somewhere with a lovely Milan or something like that. Do they have any Peace Corps there?
No, unfortunately.
Here's the catch-22 of Peace Corps.
Yeah.
You got to go to places where they need you.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes when people need you, they really need you. They need you to hold still so they can rape you. They need to rob you. They need you.
No, but all of these issues were before that. I went into.
Okay. Why did you go into the Peace Corps?
Because I wanted to travel.
Okay. Where's your dad? Do you love him?
I don't believe you. Why did you join the Peace Corps?
Yeah.
I have a degree in biology, and there just wasn't a job market for biology.
Okay.
So it was job
All right,
experience.
fine. Do you love your dad?
I do love my dad, yes.
He was good to you?
He wasn't really around. Oh, he was around every other weekend.
I see.
But he's a minimally functional alcoholic.
Oh, okay. All
But
right.
he was a good dad other than that.
Is
My
it
mom
possible he did something to you? You just don't remember it?
I don't think so. I can't. I've been racking my brain. He's always been a really. Despite the alcohol, he's been a really affectionate, and he's always been really supportive. And my mom as well.
But there's no telling what he might have done one time when he was really intoxicated.
Yeah. Here's how he supports. Hey, I'm going to the Dominican Republic to get raped. All right.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. I don't know, Corey. I don't know. You got to talk to a psychiatrist or a psychologist to try to get to the bottom of this. If you're getting physically ill by sex, that usually means
something.
Here's what I would guess.
She needs to be looked at gynecologically first. We should have something triggering that.
Anybody who has a physical reaction to sex that way, especially a woman getting ill, I would assume that somebody did something to her when she was 3 years old and she doesn't remember it.
And then she has no libido at all, she says.
Right. Brian.
Yeah.
You're 29 years old.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
Hi. I just want to know, how do you tell if you're sexually compulsive or not?
If you can't stop doing things you want to stop doing.
Like masturbating?
If that's one of them things.
Yeah.
What are you good for a day?
2 to 3 times.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I call that too much of a problem.
Yeah.
It's a little light. You like to be doing it more, is what you're saying?
Not really.
No.
I wish I could
What are you masturbating to?
I don't know, just girls having sex. Pornography, I guess.
Let me write this. Yeah. What's the last word? Sex? Sex. I see.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
I got kind of a
Gotta
fetish.
try that.
Fetish about what?
Most of it, I guess, what I fantasize about is mostly oral sex.
Yeah. Well,
About it.
oral sex. Right. Keep going.
Well.
Yeah, nothing wrong with oral sex.
Yeah.
Unless you're fantasizing about performing it on someone else, then you got a real problem.
Are you a virgin?
Nope.
Are you a virgin?
No.
He's 29.
How many gals you been with?
4.
4.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've never had a girlfriend though before.
Yeah. Are you a little what girls call creepy?
That's the impression I get.
Yeah. You kind of weird them out a little.
Yeah, that's about right.
You scare them off.
Yeah, I'm a good-looking guy.
Are you?
And but then when I talk to them, they get scared off about me usually.
Yeah. I gotta be honest with you, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of guys who are good looking. I mean, physically, everything's in place. They're not fat. They're tall. They have pretty solid features. Don't get an ounce of tail, because women aren't they're not mature that way, whereas men are. We see a good looking. I mean, Drew, hold on for a second. That is the catch of a lifetime for us.
Good-looking corpse?
Chick. Right.
An easy pickings.
Tall female with a nice body who's has good bone structure. She's attractive and everything, and just a little nutty, ego damage, low self-esteem. How many guys would be on top of that? Girls, they see a guy like Brian. They see he's like, attractive. Maybe they come across the bar and it's like,
Yeah,
that's it. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's giving me the creeps. I'm just looking at his eyes. I'm not going home with him. He's going to kill me. I mean, think about it. Women got to worry about that. That's why women are attracted. That's actually why. This is my whole theory about women, why celebrities get so much tail. Except for me and you. Jesus Christ. Here's why. Because they think they know you and you're safe.
Right.
If they know you, he's a good guy. I've seen him on TV. I've seen him interact. He's funny. He's whatever. He's got some money. Fine. He's good. He's safe. Brian, I go home, he's going to cut me. He's going to take a beer bottle and bust it over the refrigerator and cut my throat with it. And bury me in the underpinning of the house.
Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah.
You ever buried someone in the underpinning of a house?
No. Never thought of it.
But you liked it. All right, so Brian, listen, what's up with you? We got to get you to act normal so chicks dig you.
I just get kind of panicky.
Right.
Anxious.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I work nighttime security guard and I go to college in the daytime. So I don't sleep much.
I see. Hey, Brian, you know what you got to do?
Yep.
Here's your key to chicks. Okay, A, don't talk too much. You'll give yourself away immediately.
Yeah.
B, find a bunch of stuff that turns you on and do it, and they'll find you. I know it sounds cliche. I mean, you're going to have to pursue them a little bit.
Sexual compulsive. You better clarify what you mean by things that turn you on.
Yeah, I know whacking is a hobby. You can't turn it into a career. But what I'm saying is you got to participate in life. Like, what are your hobbies? You like music?
Music, reading.
There you go.
Sports.
All right. Go to the college. Sign up for everything you can sign up for that has nothing to do with that college, and just get your life going. You know what's weird, though, about women? Women, a lot of them are attracted to weird guys, artsy weird guys.
Oh, yeah.
But not weird guys.
Right. The mystery guys.
Artsy weird guys are really either one of two guys. Nerds or homos who have cultivated the artsy thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And women are so stupid they buy right into it.
It's mystery.
Yeah, but
intrigue.
Listen, all you dumb broads out there that are into the artsy guys, you know what these guys are? They're the guys whose ass I used to kick in high school who almost went gay, but now they've went artsy. They shave their head, they grow a goatee, they sulk a little bit. They don't drive a new car. They drive like a 66 Falcon or something. They cultivate some look. Wear some boots with a buckle on it or something and a leather jacket. Sometimes they go for that like rockabilly look or something. They cultivate a look, and you idiots buy right into it. But these guys are just they're just the wusses from the past cultivating a new look. And they're just as weird as guys like Brian, but they're not weird. They're wussy weird. So, what have we learned, Drew?
I'm not sure we learned anything.
I don't know.
The women and men are different.
That's right. We're going to take ourselves a little break. When we come back, we'll speak to Willie. Willie's 21. He passes out when girlfriend gives him oral sex. Wants to know if that's normal.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
Hello?
Hi, Mom.
Oh, dear, you never call unless it's something.
It is. I'm pregnant.
I knew it! How do you know?
The first response pregnancy test. It works when you're just a day late.
First response. So advanced it can be used as soon as the first day of your missed period. No at-home test works sooner. And it's over 99% accurate in lab tests. Use as directed. See your doctor as recommended.
Me? Oh, a grandmother!
Congratulations, Mom.
Oh, thanks, dear.
First response. Nobody tells you sooner.
Saturday, 1300 hours. Your Army Reserve unit has 20 minutes to evacuate a patient from a field hospital.
Easy. Watch that ID.
you perform as a team.
Patient is secure.
Good job, Alpha 4-1.
Skills you learn from us on a weekend will come in handy back at work at your local hospital on Monday.
Patient in arrest.
Stand clear. We have a pulse.
Serve as little as 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year. Visit the Army Reserve at goarmyreserve.com. Paid for by the U.S. Army Reserve.
Hi, I'm Serenity, and these are my friends, Missy and Stephanie.
You know, a lot of things happen to us every day that we have no control over.
But HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases aren't things that just happen to you. You do have a choice.
You can choose to use a condom, have safe sex, and take control of your life.
Asking for a condom isn't stupid. It's smart. It shows that you care about yourself and your partner.
You can do something about sexually transmitted diseases.
Use a condom.
Every partner.
Every time.
We do.
A message brought to you by Wicked Pictures and AIDS Project Los Angeles.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool, join the crowd, have a drink even though you're not 21.
Let's go, she's no fun.
Make the right choice, don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Somewhere in our community is a mother whose drug abuse once left her unable to care for her kids. There's a father, too, whose alcohol use drove his wife and children away. There's a boyfriend whose drug use frightened his girlfriend into giving him an ultimatum: get help or I'm gone. Help is available. It's in the form of treatment programs for drug abuse and alcohol problems, and the good news is that these programs are making a big difference in people's lives. With proper treatment, mothers and fathers, sweethearts and coworkers, friends and neighbors are overcoming drug and alcohol problems and reclaiming their lives. Isn't it great that treatment works? To find out about drug and alcohol treatment programs that can help, call 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-HELP. There is help, and it works. A public service of this station and the Center for Substance Abuse Treatment.
Dad, I don't think our campfire's totally out.
Are you kidding me? I know when a campfire's out.
Did you drown the fire with water and stir it with a stick?
No, it's out. We don't have to. Who said that?
Frank, it's a talking moose with sunglasses.
And a bunch of singing and dancing forest animals.
We know we can count on you to do what Smokey says.
And when your folks desire to build a fire, clear brush and branches away, and keep water nearby like you oughta.
Okay, I poured water on the fire. I stirred it with a stick. Everybody walked slowly toward the RV.
Dad, these are just Smokey's friends.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Frank, it's Smokey.
Nice hat, Smokey. Want the rest of my peanut butter sandwich?
Dad!
Visit Smokey at www.smokeybear.com. Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, the National Association of State Foresters, and the Ad Council.
Yeah, all right.
Want to share that story?
Yeah, I think I will. It's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Bad Religion tomorrow night, followed by Robbie Gordon, race car driver, and then Everclear on Thursday. As I said at the top of the show, Drew and myself did a promo for Frasier, the new, I don't know, for the season finale of Frasier. And we're glad to do it. They treated us right. Everything was fine. We were sitting around between takes, and we were saying, talking about the different cast members on Frasier. And somebody said, I think it was me, what's the name of the actor who plays Frasier's dad? The retired cop, walks with a limp, got shot in the hip. He's Frasier Niles' dad. He's in every episode, sits on that old chair. What is the name of that actor? He's been in 100 movies. I've seen him 1,000 times. Can't remember the guy's name. I'm thinking to myself, this is like an Irish
We went
name
around
or
about it,
something.
around.
It went around about it, and the guys who were in from Frasier, who were a little bit embarrassed that they couldn't remember the guy's name because that's where they work.
Well, they're from NBC.
They're from NBC, and they sort of knew it, but it sort of escaped them. Everyone said, what is this guy's name? I can't remember. They were embarrassed about it. So everyone forgot about it, and we kept filming. Half hour later, I got a big package sent to me, and told my assistant to go, you see this face, Drew? That's the cash register, buddy. I don't need a rusty finish nail in it. You know what I'm saying? Point is in that was a note, bottle of wine, a issue of Bear magazine for the big, fat, hairy gay men who like to love each other too much, which I find repugnant. But as that and a lovely note along with the bottle of wine, which is from, and I'll give the guy the plug because why not? He sent me a bottle of booze. Anyway, he works for a place, www.winabachelorparty.com. I have no idea what it is, but apparently you can win a bachelor party on winabachelorparty.com.
Make sure you log on to drdrew.com.
No, don't worry about that.
Should you log on to that one?
Win a bachelor party. The point is I was reading down the letter. It was a very nice letter. Said they love the show and all that kind of stuff. And then said, respectfully yours, John Mahoney. And I thought to myself, John Mahoney, wait a minute. Remember that name of the actor we were trying to figure out an hour earlier and everyone was racking their brains? His name was John Mahoney. That's the actor's name. And I checked it with Anderson, who knows about these things. And I don't know, Ann knew it or somebody in there knew it. The point is the name of the actor's name we couldn't figure out. John Mahoney on the card that was sent to me earlier that
Crap
day.
like that happens to you all the time.
Now, how often is it that you're straining for a name? Pow. There's the name. Isn't that weird? That is bizarre. All right, one other quick weird one with a name, and then we'll get right back to it. I said I saw a picture. I was at my friend Mark Drotman's house. He showed me a picture. Showed me a picture of a woman and a guy. Woman with the arm around the guy. And I said, this woman, she looks just like Janis Joplin. And he said, well, believe me, she's no Janis Joplin. And I pointed to the guy who's next to her with the arm around her, and I said, and he's no Bobby McGee. Because that was Janis Joplin's biggest song was Me and Bobby McGee. Name of the guy who I pointed at? Bobby McGee. Now, how often do you point at a picture of a stranger who you've never seen before and give his first and last name?
And what did your friend say? It was like, no, actually.
Actually, his name is Bobby McGee. I said he was no Bobby McGee, but as it turns out, Bob McGee was the guy's name.
Oh, God.
All right, so here we go. Geez, any other names we can't think of? Maybe we'll get another bottle of wine. We'll get a letter with his name on it. Willie?
Yeah.
You're 21. What's up?
Yeah, when my girlfriend gives me head, I kind of pass out.
Right.
You actually pass out?
Yes.
Are you standing up?
No, she don't like it that way.
She don't like it that way?
Yeah, she feels uncomfortable.
If you're standing up?
Yeah.
So you're lying down?
Yeah.
Are you jumping up and down, or are you just holding still when you stand up?
No, we tried it once, and she didn't like it, so we don't do it.
You're lying down, and you suddenly lose consciousness.
Yeah.
She's sucking the life right out of you.
Yep.
Do you have any medical problems?
No.
Do you take any medications?
No.
Anything like this ever happened to you before in any other context?
No, not really. I mean, I drink too, and when I even drink, I pass out. So
that would be yes. Then this happens in other.
Yeah.
Do you want to recreate that?
The LoveLine recreation. Go ahead.
Does this ever happen to you
No.
in any other context?
No. Although I do drink. No. And I pass out.
When I drink, I pass out.
All right, so Willie?
Yeah.
Maybe it does happen to you in other times, like when you're drinking, right?
Well, it also happens to me when I'm not drinking.
So when else does it happen to you?
That's about it, you know.
It happens to you just when you're having oral sex.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
You say it also happens when you're not drinking.
Yeah.
That's when you're getting oral sex.
Yes.
And no other time.
No.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Willie?
Yeah.
I got to put you on hold for like 40 minutes, okay?
Oh.
All right. It's important to punish the fools. Please. This guy's like the goddamn Riddler. Oh, no, it happens other times. When? When I'm getting oral sex. I know. That's what we're... Okay. Idiot. Ann, I hope he passes out.
Hi, Dr. Drew and Adam.
Hey, you're 19. What's up, Chipper?
I love you guys.
Well, we love you too.
I love you, Adam. You're great.
Yeah?
I saw you at Centennial Hall in Tucson when you came to the U of A.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the tickets kind of late, so I was way the hell out in the back.
It wasn't that big. I mean, it wasn't such a big room that you couldn't,
It was a
feel
pretty
a part of it.
couple thousand people.
Yeah.
It's a nice place. I had a good time over there.
Yeah, you should come back.
Not
This time
that,
I'll get better tickets.
not that good a time. All right,
They
so
could
what's
invite
up?
us back. We'd come.
Yeah, Drew would.
You'd come too, wouldn't you? That was fun.
Listen, Drew,
You're
if
done.
a
You're
parking
done.
meter opened up and some nickels fell out, you'd get on the next plane, you idiot. Please. What do you want, Ann?
Well, I was just calling for some advice about my boyfriend.
We're listening.
Okay. Well, he doesn't really live with me, but when he's in town, he stays with me. But he travels a lot, and he travels. It's for his work, and so I was just wondering if it'd be worth it to stay with him since he's never in town.
How old is he?
He's 24.
And how often is he actually in town?
Well, he's in town on average probably 2 weeks out of the month.
Half the time he's in town.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. You don't like him that much, though.
Well, no, I really do love him.
All right.
It's just
Well,
that
you really,
He
you
doesn't
really love him?
He doesn't like her that much.
Well, no, he does. It's just that he's keeping the job so he can save up money, so he can move here and get his own place and get a real job.
All
in
right. So
town.
why would you even dream of breaking up with him?
It's just that it's taking so long, and he's trying to save the money. It's just that it's
Well,
not
how
getting
often
saved.
do you need to see a guy?
Well, I really care for him, and I miss him a lot.
All right. You'd miss him more if you broke up, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
He's there half the time.
Yeah, he's only here maybe 1 or 2 weeks tops out of the month.
All right. That's still
And
enough.
the phone bills are killing us.
You know what? At 19, you can imagine that would be pretty frustrating. Think
All
about
right,
it.
I'm going to light a fart. Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, Adam?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Oh,
Got a fart
God.
to light. Drew, get the light. What
All right, hold on.
Hold on there, Ann. I got to light a fart. Got something coming on. Oh, Jesus, I'm going to hurt myself. I almost burned my ass off. Ah, Jesus. I got nothing. I'm sorry. I'm going to get something going later on in the evening. I was trying to light a fart, Ann.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, he almost lit himself on fire.
Yeah.
are you trying to light it with a lighter?
With a match.
No, I got a match. I'm old school.
He literally almost caught himself on
No,
fire.
please.
I think
Adam.
that works. I think my brother
Use-
lit his ass on fire. trying to do
No,
that.
wives' tales. Hey, listen, Ann, you're very much in love with him. He loves you. He's in town a couple weeks out of the month. He's saving up money so he can move in and live there full time.
Well, he's saving money. So he
All
can
right,
get his own place
break
here.
up. Break up with him. Break up tomorrow. There you go. I mean, ow.
Right.
What am I supposed to do? Argue with her?
No.
She says how much she loves the guy.
At 19, you got to put it in that perspective. She's immature. She's not really.
I understand, but the guy's in town a couple weeks out of the month.
But in
and he's
19-year-old years, 3 weeks away.
No, but he's planning on moving.
I know,
he's
but she
planning on
can't-
moving back. I mean,
She can't abstract that way. She can't
how
plan like
insecure-
19-year-olds. It's now that's all that exists for them, right?
How insecure do you got to be, Claudia? Claudia,
Yeah.
you're 15.
Yeah.
What's up?
We
We didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, the thing is, I was sexually molested
Oh boy.
when
No
I was
kidding.
young, about
Yeah.
6 years old.
We got it. We picked up on it.
Yeah.
Okay, and the thing is, I've had sexual contact with all three of my male cousins. And not exactly sex, but like oral and everything. And now my one Pacific cousin, we've done things, and now I sort of have feelings toward him, and I feel that I love him now. Because we've been for a long time. He's my age, though.
Yeah.
And I was wondering is that because of what happened to me before, or what?
The whole situation developed because of what happened to you before. And
What happened to you originally?
Well, what do you mean when I was growing up, or what?
who was that?
He was a first cousin.
Well, what
And
the?
so were the rest of them.
Okay, hold on though. But you were with all three cousins, right?
Yeah.
And then another cousin was the one that abused you?
Or was it one of those three?
The first one, he was like 7 years older than me. So and then the other one was like 2 years younger than me.
And how old were you?
The other
at
one,
Six.
when with my oldest cousin, I was 6.
All right.
So
Okay, you were 6.
and
And
he's 7 years older.
he was like 13.
Yeah.
And
It still
he's-
went on. It's still been going on now.
With him.
Yeah, whenever he comes back, because he like goes away for the summer and comes back.
Wow.
He's like got this power over me. Like I tell him like no, but it's like I can't resist.
That is the strangest part of humans right there.
Yeah, and wait a minute. The oldest one is 22 now?
He's 21.
The one that's been getting her since she was 6.
These are... Whose side of the family is this?
It's all on my dad's side.
All on your dad's.
Yeah.
What?
Lock-in coordinates.
How's Dad doing?
Oh, my dad's fine. He doesn't know anything about this.
Yeah,
All right, hold on a second. You're right, Drew. I haven't done this in a while, but I hate to have to do this, but it really... sometimes a few innocent must die.
Let's get Claudia out.
I've got a fix on their coordinates. I've just called in a strike. We're taking out the whole block. That's the only way I can see to get rid of this problem. Too many cousins, too much counseling, too many resources at this point. God knows how many victims have spun off of this. I'm just going to call in a strike. You see that footage of Vietnam where they dropped those napalm bombs? It just, once they hit the ground, boom, it's like they threw a tanker at about 500 miles an hour. It just hits and just a mile-long row of fire going right down the middle of the street. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. Let's see if I can... So I can vector these coordinates just a little bit more. Claudia?
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to wrap yourself in wet towels and climb under the bed, honey. This ain't going to be pretty.
Okay.
All right. So this is on your dad's side.
Mm-hmm.
And these are all the cousins. And what about their dad?
Well,
your dad's brother or sister?
Well, mostly it's his sisters. And well, one of them is his sisters because there's a younger one and an older one. That's their brothers.
Where are we going with this? Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
See what happens when you have boys?
Yeah.
Women just become porn stars and strippers. Guys do the raping.
The other two are brothers.
Yeah.
All right, where are we going
Okay.
with this?
Hey, Claudia?
Yeah.
You got to get some counseling. You got to get some help. You
Slow
have
down
to
on
stop.
all this.
You have to stop with
Can
these
you tell your
guys.
parents what's happening here?
No, they don't know.
Could you tell them?
Could I?
Yeah.
No, I can't. But I was walked in on one of the younger ones. He's like 2 years younger than me.
He's 13 and he's getting with you?
Yeah. His mom walked in on us, but nobody. His mom and his dad knows, but that's it.
Well, why don't you talk to his mom and dad about getting some help?
What are the ages of all the cousins? You got 21, 13, and
21, 13, and 16.
Oh boy. Oh baby. I'm sorry, Claudia.
Yeah.
Listen, honey, you got to stop though. You got to stop. You're digging yourself in deeper. Each time they take just a little piece out of you. They take a little chunk out of you every time you're with one of these guys.
Yeah. Well, me and the older one aren't talking anymore.
Which one are you in love with?
I mean,
the 16-year-old?
Yeah.
But you're not.
Oh boy.
I like have really strong feelings. For
I
him.
know, but you don't know what your feelings are because somebody did something to your feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Claudia, listen to me. I swear this is a horrible situation you're in, and if you had more distance from it, and God willing, one day you will, you'll look back and realize just how effed up it was, and you'll have anger toward your parents and the cousins and everybody but me and Drew.
Yeah.
Even Drew, you should be pissed on. But listen, Claudia, you can't have sex with any of these guys anymore.
No, you got to.
Do you understand?
Well, I haven't had sex with them, but I've done like oral.
Good. Don't do oral.
Stuff.
Don't do anything with them.
Adam and I
Nothing.
still consider that sex, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Well, call us old-fashioned.
Yeah, believe me, when I was growing up, they considered that sex. Oh, yes, did they consider oral sex sex. They had sex right in it. What do you mean, everyone? Aha!
There you go.
They try to sidestep it by calling it oral.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it's called oral sex. Second word, sex. All right. Oh, Claudia, I swear to God. Oh, these parents. What the hell is going on here?
They didn't do anything about it? They just let it go? Well.
Oh, you got your... Well, what kind of 3 sons are you raising when they're basically raping their younger cousin? Oh, my God. I mean, I blew my cousin Greg just a handful of times, but it stopped.
Well, nobody walked in.
No, that's right. All right, we'll take ourselves a little break. I'm going to go get disgusted at my own image in the mirror. Drew, I suggest you do the same.
Okay.
And we'll be back after this.
We'll be right back with more. LoveLine.
How was school today, Rebecca?
We learned what the Earth was like a long time ago, way back in the 1990s.
Oh.
Grandpa, did you ever taste water?
Oh, my, no. By the time I was a boy, water, if you could find it, was pretty much unfit to drink. But I hear tell, long ago, children used to make lemonade with actual tap water and drink it on hot, sunny days.
Really?
Yeah, and sometimes they'd fill balloons with water and toss them at each other and laugh, or run through the sprinkler singing and carrying on. And then after a day of playing, their folks would put them in a tub, fill it with water and bubbles, and scrub them until they were squeaky clean.
Wow. Why didn't people try to save the water?
Well, I guess they didn't think one person could make a difference.
Thousands of Americans make a difference every day. For example, over 900 million tons of untreated sewage is no longer discharged into our nation's waters. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
Okay, class. This part of the museum is known as the Hall of Trees.
What's a tree?
Large plants that once covered much of the Earth. This is a full-scale model of a maple tree.
What are those green things?
Those were called leaves. They took in sunlight, nourished the tree, expelled oxygen, creating air for people to breathe.
People didn't breathe out of air tanks?
No, then air was everywhere. The sky was blue, even the ocean was blue.
The ocean was blue?
And filled with fish.
What's a fish?
When you protect the Earth, you protect your health and that of your children. We're making progress. There has been a significant improvement. 20 years ago, air pollution in Los Angeles exceeded health standards on 4 out of every 5 days. But we still have a long way to go.
Here's the Hall of Weather. Press that button and you'll hear a rainfall.
Why'd they need rain?
Without rain, a flower couldn't grow.
What's a flower?
One person can make a difference. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
Personally, I'm so sick of hearing about the environment.
I know. What's everyone so worried about?
51 million Americans live in areas where the air is officially classified as unhealthy to breathe.
It's a big world, and it's been here a long time.
Yeah, we're talking years and years and years.
The Center for Disease Control says that 94,000 people get sick every year from contaminated water. 900 of those people die.
It's all in their heads.
It's media hype.
The average American dumps at least 20 pounds of household toxins down the drain every year, most of which ends up in the drinking water supply.
Personally, I drink tap water. I mean, it's not like we're in Bangladesh.
Personally, I feel fine. I mean, I ask you, seriously, who's really getting hurt here?
5.8 million children died last year as a result of unsafe drinking water.
Not me, or my kids, right, Billy? Billy? Where are you?
Can one person make a difference? Today, 66% of our rivers and lakes are safe for fishing and swimming, a third more than in 1970. One person can make a difference. A message from ECHO, the Earth Communications Office.
And now, Vince and Larry, the crash test dummies, with a lullaby.
Crumple, crumple, little car. When you crash, it's au revoir.
If on dumb luck you rely, through the windshield they will fly.
Keep your children off the streets. Put your kids in safety seats.
Crumple, crumple, little car. Don't be dummies like we are. Gee, Vince, I'm kind of sleepy now.
Okay, Larry, just crash anywhere.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids' safety belts. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink, even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Yep. It's the LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Let's talk to Tina, who sees a ghost of her dead grandma. Great. Let's see. All right, here's what I'm guessing. Let's try to guess where Tina's from.
New Orleans.
Are we on?
I don't think so.
Okay. Can't be from New Orleans, Drew. Tina?
Yeah.
Where are you from? You're not from Southern California, are you?
No, I'm from Oregon.
Oregon?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, this sounds a little weird, but I lived with my grandma for like 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
And then in 1996, she died.
Mm-hmm.
And for some, I don't know why, but for some reason, like, even today, there's some songs I can't listen to because it reminds me of her. And then I get flashbacks of things that I've done with her, like if they just happened.
Yeah, I see. All right. Well,
I mean,
let's see. How old were you when you moved in with her?
I was like almost about 16.
Well, this is somebody who felt very intensely about it, and you're having difficulty dealing with the loss. That's something that some people's brain do to try to help them
What
manage.
year did she die?
96.
It's
96.
Some people, when they lose an important person, will actually believe they've seen them and had conversations with them, and it can be a specific experience that doesn't necessarily mean there's anything wrong with you, other than you're really struggling with this loss.
Why the math isn't working out for me. You lived with her for 6 years?
To 22.
To age 22.
Well,
she died 4 years ago. Yeah?
Well, maybe my math's messed up, but she meant the most to me.
Well, hold on. You lived with her for 6 years. Is that true?
Around there. I don't know the exact year length.
Whatever.
It just,
don't
Okay.
try.
Sorry,
Forget
babe.
it. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I don't want to upset you. Hey, Tina? You on any medication?
No.
Should you be on some?
Not that I know of.
Are you pretty depressed? Something's up. Why'd you move in with your grandma at 16? That's a bad sign.
Well, I've had quite a rough life.
Yes.
we picked up on
What is that on? What happened to you?
I was beat when I was younger by my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I was molested by my stepfather. I went to foster home after foster home.
Well, Tina, it's natural enough that
Tina, that's where more of the pain is I think, than grandma.
But it's also where the biology of the brain can't adjust to overwhelming loss.
Yeah.
It's been so traumatized that it just sort of fills in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where it can't deal with the reality of the loss. It gives you an experience as though you just had it with grandma. It lets you see her.
Right.
It just ways of the brain is an interesting thing. It does when it feels threatened and overwhelmed. It just fills in. It just puts something in there to help you feel less overwhelmed.
Right.
A defense or something.
All right. Here's the point, Tina. Whatever feelings, flashbacks you have with grandma are neither here nor there right now. You have bigger fish to fry emotionally. Sexual abuse, physical abuse, abandonment, all that good stuff. Read a book, talk to a therapist, get in a support group, do whatever you got to do. And I bet some of the feelings of grandma will clear up too. Nancy?
Hi.
Hey, you're 19. What's up?
Hi. I'm married, and my husband masturbates, and I just wanted to know.
Oh my
why
God,
he
what
does
deviant!
Yeah.
Well,
you leave that at the altar. How many times a week does he masturbate, you think?
I don't know. I think probably once a week.
You were going to say a day. You were going to say a day.
I was about to. Yeah, and I realize you may not know the answer.
You also
to that.
didn't want to freak her out too much.
You're going with once a week?
Yeah, I think so.
How old is he?
He's 20.
He may have a brain tumor. Once a week's pretty light for a 20-year-old.
Well, I mean, I realize that masturbating is a natural thing.
Right, but you still can't help being freaked out about it?
Well, I don't like it, and I
Right.
told him that I don't like it and that I didn't want him to do it.
All right, hold on a second. What's up with Nancy? Weird, some control stuff going on.
Men freak her out.
Somebody did, yeah. I mean, there hasn't been a woman who's called this show tonight that hasn't had something done, but something got weird. I'm not saying like just molestation, but something. Nancy.
Yes.
All right, what's up with you?
What's up with me?
Yeah, what's up with you?
I don't know.
Why are you so against this? Why is it so threatening to you?
Well, it makes me feel like less of a person.
Why?
Because I do what I can. You know, I
All right, but what happened? Who made you feel not good about yourself?
I don't know. I mean, I've always been a pretty strong person.
I know, but I'm not talking about strength. I'm talking about, or even character. I'm talking about who made you feel like you should be threatened by this sort of stuff.
Or the men were difficult.
All right, where's your dad?
I don't know my dad.
Oh, now we're getting warm. Stepdads?
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of guys were they?
One stepfather. He was an alcoholic.
How many did you have?
No,
Just one.
Just one.
Oh.
And
Yes.
Drew's
He
a
was-
robot. He can't tell voice inflection. He only reads it. Like when you're at the bank and they have that electronic news going by. That's how Drew hears people. One bank, wow, 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 wow. One stepfather. See, he doesn't know if that's one stepfather was an alcoholic. He doesn't know the difference between that and one stepfather. See, he's a robot. One stepfather. Okay.
Yeah.
So he was an alcoholic. You never knew your real dad.
He
There
was
you
an
go.
alcoholic and a drug addict.
Uh-huh. There you have
Something
it.
happened there.
Okay, stop taking it out on your husband, Nancy. These are your issues. The poor guy's scared to death. This is you, baby.
Is that normal?
This is you.
Normal.
It's
Normal.
all you.
Well, she picked him, though, so you have to
picked
wonder
him,
if
but,
was something about him, though, right?
He was a virgin when he met her, it says up here. Nancy,
Yes.
these are your unresolved issues. Now, listen, if you wake up and the guy's whacking off on you, then that's his problem.
I'd look
and,
into it.
and call us back. If he's squeezing one a week off and he's he's shivering, he's cowering in the corner running the tub while he's doing it because he's scared what you're going to find out, this is your issue, baby. I knew it was this. All right? This has to do with dad and stepdad.
So what should I do?
It's not your fault. It's just your issue. You gotta get some help. That has nothing to do with him masturbating. Zero.
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
That's true.
it's-
You're just getting hostile, Diana.
All right, whatever. It's your life. I'm telling you what the truth is. You want to lead your life. You want to lead a lie. You want to chase your husband around for whacking off and spend the lion's share of your energy doing that. Be my guest.
No.
All right. You want to get to the bottom of it. You want to get to the truth. You got to get a little therapy.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We'll take a break.
Yeah.
LoveLine, 1-800-LOVE-191. Back in a minute.
Well, it's worth hearing.
These are the sounds of today's kids. And these are the voices of today's kids.
Don't underestimate me. I can work harder in school.
Give me a problem that's hard to solve.
Give me tougher work. Give me tougher books. When I solve a tough problem, I'm on top of the world.
Surprised? Don't be. 74% of kids say school should only pass them to the next grade when they've learned what's expected of them.
I'm not afraid to fail.
If I make a mistake, I'll do better next time.
75% of kids say they'd study harder if their schools gave them tougher tests. The fact is, almost all kids want to be challenged in school. So listen to the voices of kids today.
Challenge me.
Challenge me. Challenge me.
Do your part. Support higher academic achievement in your state and challenge our schools to challenge our kids. For a free booklet, call 1-800-38-BE-SMART. A message from the Ad Council and the Education Excellence Partnership.
Taking all that work home?
No, this is my own stuff. I've got a date with a financial planner.
You're only 25. Why are you planning for retirement already?
Hey, I want to be able to choose when I retire and know that I'll be financially secure when I do.
I've heard lots of people call themselves financial planners, but aren't they really trying to get you to invest in their favorite fund? Like they're selling size 20 shoes so everyone gets a hello Bigfoot.
Half this stuff is my bank statements, company insurance policies, tax returns. The planner's going to know a lot about me before recommending anything. The rest is background information I've collected on her and 2 other planners. If she passes tonight's round, she gets my papers.
Securing your financial future is important. You have a right to expect financial advice that's competent, ethical, and based on your needs. To verify that a planner is certified, call toll-free 888-CFP-MARK. A public service of the Certified Financial Planner Board of Standards. Hey, driving fans! It may have happened to you. You may have heard the roar of the rumble strips, the blast of car and truck horns, and the heart-pounding fear of a near miss. Avoid all the dangerous crash action that comes with falling asleep at the wheel. Experience the amazing power nap. You've never seen power like this before. The Power Nap. Find out what the professional drivers have been doing for years. The Power Nap gives you the energy you need for the road ahead, and it's free. Whether you're driving to the shore with your family, to another city to meet a client, to school across the state, or anywhere there's action. The Power Nap is your ticket to revitalization. Experience the Power Nap at a rest stop near you. Just pull in, find a safe, well-lighted spot to park. Turn off the key and close your eyes. In just 20 to 30 minutes, you'll have the energy you need to drive safely for miles. So don't push it, park it. And feel the power of the power. Now. A wake-up call to all drivers from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Association.
It's nearly 6 a.m. and we're at a rest stop talking to travelers. Excuse me?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of circadian rhythms?
It's like a Latin band, right?
Not quite. Do you know what circadian rhythms are?
It's when the stars all align and their energy creates...
No. How about you, sir? Huh? Circadian rhythms. Exactly. Circadian rhythms tell your body when it should be sleeping as well as when it should be awake.
Huh?
Circadian rhythms are part of our body's internal controls, a kind of built-in clock that tells us when to wake up and when to go to sleep each day. Imagine the danger that comes when we try to drive when our body thinks we should be sleeping, especially at night, early morning, and for many people, mid-afternoon. You really should try to avoid driving during your body's dive when you'd normally be sleeping and you find yourself getting drowsy. Stop for a refreshing 20 to 30-minute nap. Now what would you say when I say circadian rhythms?
I'd say don't push it, park it.
Right.
A wake-up call from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Associations.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink, even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
I smell sex and candlelit here.
Hey, this is John Wozniak from RC Playground. I want to take a minute to talk about unsafe sex. Don't do it. If you're going to have sex, use a latex condom. You have enough to worry about in your life, and you don't need a sexually transmitted disease. Using a condom shows you're smart. So use a latex condom each time, every time.
Brought to you by Westwood One Entertainment and Trojan, America's #1 condom. Trusted for over 80 years.
Yep, it's LoveLine. We're going to take a quick 10-second timeout. We'll be back with more of the program in just 10 seconds.
This is LoveLine on
Radio
Station.
It's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. And let's hop back on the phones and speak to Andrew. Andrew's 15. Andrew?
Yeah.
What's up?
My girlfriend, she asked me if she wanted to give me a BJ. I said, yeah, but I don't know if that's taking a risk. She got braces.
Yeah. Well, it's a risk me and my penis would be willing to take at 15.
At 15 only?
Yeah.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Up until, how old am I, 35?
Yeah.
Still 35.
Till Saturday.
Yeah.
Till Saturday.
Yeah. How old is she?
15.
I see. And so what'd you tell her? You'd have to sleep on it?
No, I told her just, to kick back, just, not to worry about it,
Wow.
I asked her, I ate her out and so.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, Andrew.
What?
That's a gentleman.
I was because I don't know, I just, I changed the subject really, really fast.
I see. And, hey, Andrew, when you kiss her, do the braces get in the way?
Sometimes, they'll cut my lip.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. Well, it doesn't sound like you're ready for this.
Nah.
Yeah. It sounds like more than the braces.
What?
Yeah.
Have you had this done to you before?
Yeah.
Yeah, outside of the family?
Nah. Yeah.
Oh, I see. You have?
Yeah, but I don't know, because, I've asked people, people that she was with, if it's just me that was macking her, wrong or something, because, I don't know, that hasn't happened before.
Hey,
Are you following him?
No. Andrew.
Yeah.
Are you stoned?
A little bit.
A little bit
Yeah,
stoned? Wait,
jeez.
you're having a little bit of trouble tracking, buddy.
Well, it's because I talked to the people she was with,
What do you mean the people she was with?
her ex-boyfriends, because,
Uh-huh.
I hang out with some of them,
Mhm.
and she said that she doesn't really know how to mac that good. It's like so.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, that's important. You know what you do, Drew, is you check references.
Yeah, well, that's a good businessman.
Hey, Earl. Yeah, you're with my girlfriend, right? Sure. And she blew you on many occasions? Absolutely. What's the question?
How was it?
As far as the oral sex goes with the braces, I don't want you to be honest. How was it? Well, Andrew, sit down. I got some bad news for you. She got a hook. She got a retainer hooked on a penis piercing I had. I had to call the fire department for the hose on us. I see. Okay. And cornholing, how was that? Was it enjoyable? Rate it 1 to 10. 10 being best.
Hi, Father. Father McConaughey, how are you?
Father McConaughey? Yes. You macked down with my girlfriend for a while? That's right. I see. Summer camp 2 years ago? That's right. Cornholing. Again. How was that? 1 to 10, give it a 5? Okay. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time. Hey, Father, come here. Yeah. Here's a 20. Here's something. Put that in the basket, would you? Thank you. God bless. All right. I don't even know where to begin with him. Diane?
Yeah?
Listen, not you, honey, but guys, if you call the show, please try not to get baked just before you call in, and turn down the news radio in the background. Go ahead, Diane.
Hi, I've been depressed for like a couple of years, and like in the last 2 weeks, I've like been sort of happy and stuff, and it's sort of weird.
Did something happen to make you happy?
Well, not really. In actuality, I should be like more depressed.
Why?
Because I had just gone up to college and gotten away from my parents and stuff, and I realized that I didn't like where I was, the school I was at, and what I was there for, and so I came back.
Came back home.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you there for?
I was doing engineering.
I see.
Eating disorder.
Eating disorder. God, I was about to yell
Yes.
eating disorder.
Yeah. You go.
Diane?
Uh-huh.
Eating disorder?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. My God,
yeah,
Drew.
Me too. Yeah.
It was like I wanted to hear the rest of her story, but a minute before she started in on it, it was like eating disorder.
Yeah. Me too.
And why is that? Why do we know eating disorder?
Because she is so enmeshed with her family that she couldn't make the transition away, and then was euphoric when she returned home, even though it was a return to a fused primitive state that's not going to be good for her at all. Plus, she's got the little girl voice, and I wasn't getting the sort of chaotic abuse thing going.
So it's got to be
so much
eating
as the
disorder.
intrusion thing.
Well, and I've also injured before.
Self-cut, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, your family will not let you go. They are just totally focused on you, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, that is bad news, Diane, for you.
Yep.
You've got to separate, and it's something that you probably don't have the internal resources to do on your own. Is your eating disorder active right now?
No. It's been doing pretty good.
And you've been in treatment for that?
No, just for the
listen, your brain, just think about it this way. If your brain had the mechanisms available to it to sort of fill in and cope with the process of leaving and separating from your family, you would do it. But there isn't anything in there to help that happen. You need some therapeutic intervention to develop that piece of self that needs to come in to tease yourself away from this incredibly tightly enmeshed system.
What kind of engineering were you going to study?
Mechanical.
Wow.
Diane, seriously, this is a crossroads for you.
What are you, Asian or Jewish?
Well, my dad was Jewish, but my parents are Jehovah's Witnesses.
Jehovah's Witness. Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Good.
Oh, boy.
There you go.
Oh,
and what, your parents are professional types?
Oh, yeah. My dad was a graphic artist, and my mom's a teacher.
I see. Boy, they're all over your ass, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Are you the only child?
I'm the only one still at home.
Hey, you ought to go move in with my family for a couple of weeks. That eating disorder will go away. Don't worry.
Yeah. Man, could we not hear that? Just
man, yeah. All right. So you know what's going on. Do you even want to be an engineer, or do you know?
No, I hate it.
No.
You hate it?
Yeah.
What do you want to be?
I want to be a musician, actually.
Oh, boy.
Your family listen to that when you say that?
No.
Yeah.
All right.
They hate it.
Listen, Diane, don't tell your parents what you want to do. Just do it.
Okay.
But you can't. They're not going to subsidize it. I mean, you're going to have to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I know it.
baby. All right, be free.
Thanks.
Well, yeah.
Be
Get
free.
treatment.
And enjoy.
Get treatment.
And get treatment.
There's nothing. There's such a nothingness there. You know, when she tries to establish self separate from family, there's nothing to call upon.
Yeah.
They've never let anything develop. And it takes the brain has to do that. It takes a little biological energy for that to happen. It takes a while.
I know it. Listen, I feel her pain. I was in the exact same situation.
Except,
well, let me think. Yeah, I was 18, and I remember. Oh no, wait a minute. My stepmom told me to get the hell out of the house, and my dad said, "Yeah, it's a good plan." Other than that, it was the exact same thing.
And you pulled the dishwasher over and finished the dishes.
Jesus Christ. My God. Talk about, I have the opposite of an eating disorder, whatever that is. What is under-enmeshed enmeshed parents?
Well, that's different kind
My
of
God, I didn't even know. I don't even know when the hell my parents. I don't know when their birthdays are. I don't know how old they are. I don't know what the hell they do. I don't know a goddamn thing about them. I really don't. God, damn. My parents were trying to get me out of the house at 15. Like, that is so bizarre. It's bizarre. You know, the most bizarre thing is when you hear about people that are 180 degrees away from you and what you grew up in, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine having a conversation with my family about like what I was going to do or what college I was going to go to.
Not letting you do certain things.
Or not letting me do something.
That's not what you're going to be. You're going to be an engineer.
Or encouraging. I was, oh my God. I used to bring home report cards with D's and fails on it. I never even had a conversation. You realize that? I mean, I'd bring home the world's worst report card at like 13. It wasn't a conversation. Oh, some parts of it were good. You got to dodge all that bad stuff you guys get into. You get like a D and you get grounded or something. I didn't have that discussion. Homework, all that stuff you hate to do. Never did it. Never did it. Never did homework. Never did anything. Look at me. I'm a millionaire.
Literally.
Literally a millionaire. You see this, Drew?
Hey, by the way.
What am I pointing at?
Your schnoz.
No. What am I pointing at here?
Your head.
What is this?
Your nose. What are you talking about? Your face.
That's right. That's right. You know what that is?
Face of a millionaire.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you retard. Cash register.
Oh, that's
right. Thank you.
Hey, but I was thinking about last night. Hey, Larry Flint here last night?
Mm-hmm.
That is literally a millionaire. That is, you know.
Just because he has a $750,000 watch at home?
And a $400,000 car he drove in?
Well,
think about that.
It was $365. Come on. With tax out the door. Do you have to pay luxury tax on $365?
I imagine.
Or is it $400? Where's the cutoff for that? Hey, Larry Flint was in here last night. He leases that car.
Then he buys it.
$8 million. I mean, sorry. $8,000 a month he pays on that lease. $8,000 a month for that car, everybody. Jesus Christ.
That is what millionaires do, huh, Adam?
Yep.
Well, you're going to be like that.
Eric?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Yeah.
What's up?
I just like to say I love the Man Show.
That's
Pretty
right.
good show.
Thank you.
Anyway, I was roughhousing with my dog on Saturday, and she bit me in the nose, but it didn't puncture anything, but it was enough to make it a nosebleed. And then on Sunday, I had another nosebleed and a mild headache. And now today, I had another nosebleed, and the headache was a little worse, but it wasn't like migraine or anything. And I was just wondering, should I go see a doctor about this?
Yeah, dog bites. Yeah, any skin punctures.
It didn't puncture the skin. It just put enough pressure on to make the nose bleed.
I see. So he sort of whacked you.
Yeah, sort of. She put her teeth on my nose, but not enough to puncture the skin or anything. Just enough to put enough pressure to make the nose bleed.
Sounds that was bizarre because you think they put enough pressure on it would puncture the skin.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, what kind of dog is it?
A greyhound.
Oh, those messes.
Yeah.
Those dogs are messes.
Yeah.
Too much inbreeding with those things. All right.
Well,
hey, Eric?
Yeah.
It all makes sense, the headache and whatnot with the bleeding and the kind of injury you had, but I can't say you shouldn't be seen at this distance.
Well, what could it be?
It could be an infection. It could be something, a more serious source of bleeding that could be filling up sinuses. It could be a fracture.
What is it with the nosebleeds when you're younger that you don't get anymore?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you don't pick your nose much, I guess.
Oh, not me.
You have a problem.
I pick my nose much more than I ever did. I double down on the nose
That's just driving home at night.
I drive home, I got my right fist up my right nostril.
You told me once it was so much, you were getting worried that you had a problem.
I was. I am. I do. I really pick my nose in a serious way. Hey, but if boogers didn't come out, I wouldn't do it. I would stop. I go at it, man. I go at it in a big way. Let me see. I get my thumb up there on occasion, and I don't have big nostrils.
That's nice.
You know the thing about a nostril?
Quite a visual.
It's very accommodating. Look at my nostril, not a big nostril.
You're putting 2 fingers up there. I see it. That's good.
Let me see.
And Daniel, you catching this?
I got 2 fingers in my nostril. I could do it.
Unacceptable. I don't know if it's unacceptable or not. It's happening right here.
That's right. All right, where are we going here?
And we just light a fart and just get it over.
Drew, I'm trying. Vanessa?
Yeah.
You're 17?
Yeah.
You're attracted to other girls?
Yeah. But it's like, it's kind of weird because I'm like, I've never like done another girl or anything.
Yeah, me
but
neither.
I haven't. But I'm like really attracted to them.
Like sexually?
Yeah. Like I would do them, you know? But I'm not gay, so it's like, I don't know.
What do you mean you're not gay?
Well, I mean, I've never done a girl or anything. But I've liked girls for like a while, but I don't know. I say that I would do them, but then I find myself like saying like, no, I don't want to.
Well, you're 17. You're going to figure this out. Right now, all I know is that you're confused and having some pretty strong impulses in that direction. And
anybody monkey with you when you were younger?
No.
No?
No.
You ever been with a guy?
Yeah.
How do you like that?
Yeah, I like that a lot better.
How many guys you been with?
3.
3?
Yeah.
How old were you when you started?
Well, the first time I did it was kind of a mistake. I was 12.
That's what we're talking about.
How old is he?
He was 14.
Yeah.
That's the monkeying we're talking about.
12's a little young, isn't it?
Yeah. That could screw you up a little bit. And so, what were you doing having sex at 12? Why that?
I don't know. It's just because, I mean, I was with him for like a few months before, and he lived right next door to me, and I went to his house one day, and it just kind of happened.
Oh.
You know, but I always said if I could take it back, I would, though.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean...
Yeah, everyone we talk to thinks that they had sex too early, but certainly at 12 it makes sense.
Funny, I never think about taking back sexual experiences, but I do dream of getting other people's. And like collecting them. Like you women sit around and think, if I only didn't do that, if I only could take that one back, if I only didn't go out that night. Guys sit around thinking, geez, if I only banged another chick. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Yep, I lament that. Brandy?
Yeah.
You're 21?
Yes.
All right, hold on a second.
What?
I don't like your attitude
Just
already.
that yes.
Yeah. Yes. All right, we'll see what's up with Brandy. Brandy?
Yeah. You don't like my attitude?
No.
No, you caught me off guard.
All right, baby. What's going on in the background? Can you turn that down?
Yeah,
please?
actually, yeah, I'll step outside. I'm a single mom and I have 2 kids.
Mm-hmm. You're doing a wonderful job with them, I might say.
Oh, and I am actually. I've had a problem with nobody wants to. I'm not asking anyone to take on the responsibility of my 2 kids, but I haven't even had a date since my daughter's 3 years old.
Where's biological daddy?
After I graduated high school, I moved out to Washington because I had a lot of problems that I needed to get away from. Because I was into drugs and stuff a lot when I was in high school.
Sure. Well, you're a mom, sure.
And, well, no, this was before I got pregnant. I needed to get away because I knew for myself that I needed to get away.
So you got away before you were pregnant?
Yeah.
All right, so...
And I moved in with my aunt and my cousin, and it was my cousin's best friend that I was with when I was out there when I got pregnant. And when I moved back to California is when I found out I was pregnant.
Uh-huh. So he never was around?
No.
Right. Does he know?
Oh, yeah, he knows.
Right.
I called him just to let him know because, you know, he has the right to know.
Sure.
Oh, boy.
And, but the thing is...
Was he all right with that? Is he...
Oh, yeah, he was fine with it, but now, like, after a while, he would, you know... Because he was a couple years younger than I was.
Wait a minute. How old were you when you got pregnant?
I was
18.
18.
He was 16.
He was
Yeah, he was turning 17
Nice.
like a month or 2 after.
Uh-huh. Has he ever seen the kid?
No. He lives in Washington.
And you have had another one since then?
There was a guy.
Well, it's important to have another one.
No, this was a guy that I dated off and on since I was like 14. Well, not
okay.
say
Well, if you
dated.
dated him.
Well, not say dated, but because I have a son that's going to be 9 months old. And he would call off and on because he was a lot older. He would call like.
How old was he?
Right now, he's 5 years older than I am, so he's like 27.
Alrighty.
So he would call like off and on like every 1 or 2 years. He would call because he lived. Well, he said he lived up in Monterey.
Right.
And when he came down.
What is the question?
Well, does he see his kid?
No, because he doesn't even know.
All right. When does the government get to sterilize people? That's my question.
No, because I've wanted to get my tubes tied after I had my son, and they told me they wouldn't do it because I was too young.
Who's they? Come on.
The doctor.
Oh,
I
where?
went. He told me to go to different doctors, and they won't do it because I'm too young, and they said that they,
That's a liability thing.
All right, hold on a second. Let me yell at the system for a second. Too young. That's right. Too young to be a mother. You have 2 kids that you're screwing up. You know what I mean? What do you mean too young? Forget about how old you are. You got 2 kids. Let's put it this way. Does it make a difference whether you're 14 with 2 kids or 34 with 2 kids? You got 2 kids. And you're saying, I don't want another kid. Can't they just sign a piece of paper? Do you know what I'm saying? Yep. What's the liability? Somebody comes to you and says, I want this done.
No, the
they're
liability
of age.
Yeah, they said, I didn't know. I couldn't have consented. She was 20 at the time.
She came to a doctor.
At
the
20.
doctor didn't come to her.
She was at 20.
As an adult.
She was 20.
As an adult. Over 18.
I know, but let's see if they would do it now. What was the age cutoff that they wanted?
Oh, I don't know. Brandy?
Okay, I was 21 when I had my son. I was of legal age to get my tubes tied. I was 21.
All right, go find
but
someone
they won't
else.
do it.
I'll do it myself.
But the thing is that
stinking lawyers screwing everything up.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you want to know why you can't meet any guys?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, well,
because
listen.
I live by myself with my 2 kids. I pay my rent. I have my own car. I pay my own bills.
What do you do? How do you make money?
I'm a teacher.
You're a
I
teacher?
went to college right after I graduated high school. I'm a teacher. I'm going to be 22 years
What
old
do you
in
teach?
a month.
What do you teach?
School-age children.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. You're a teacher, and Drew said, what do you teach? And you said school-age children.
Yeah, exactly. I work. Okay, I don't have my credentials.
Okay,
I work for the YMCA.
Lay off the tobacco, too, Brandy. My God. You can't get the words out without puffing on that thing.
Hey, baby.
What?
Okay, well, listen. Who takes care of your kids during the day?
I pay a babysitter to watch them.
All right.
I have an in-home daycare.
Okay, listen. Here's the deal, Brandy. You having 2 children is going to make it a little bit harder for you to find dates.
Well, that's exactly. I know that.
But that ain't
That's not the big deal.
That ain't the sole reason.
No.
There's bigger reasons than that.
Then why?
That's you. It's not the kids. All right?
Okay, then what I want to know is what's wrong with me.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with you, but there's a few things about you that guys ain't that into.
But see, I don't. Okay.
Please.
Well, see, what I don't understand is because they told me I'm a lot like the guys. I love to watch football. I watch every football game.
Yeah, but
All
right, but listen, Brandy, Brandy, listen. You can't break it down into hobbies.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You have some issues. You have some energy.
It's the aggression.
You're a little bit aggressive.
It's the chaos.
And the 2 kids ain't helping. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But that ain't it. If you were a lovely, beautiful, kind, warm woman, guys, there'd be many guys who'd love to come in there, be your next husband and the father of your children. They're out there. Don't blame the kids. Just relax. Don't push so hard. Don't smoke so much.
Do you hear that?
Just relax a little bit. Slow down a little bit. And look into some of those issues that had you move from one town to the next because you were too much into drugs in high school and some of the things.
Yeah.
I know you got your life back together and all that.
But there's not been a lot of real change.
No, it's been physical change.
It's been a lot of surface change.
Right, okay.
What's keeping the guys away is that deeper stuff that they sense.
Right. Focus on the kids anyway. Yeah. Hey, you're 21. You're 21. You got 2 kids. Just take a couple years. Focus on the kids.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Andy is 17. Female thinks she has too much pubic hair. The guys think that. All right, we'll talk to Andy the chick, after this.
Yo, LoveLine will be right back, homie.
Commercials are more effective if you use real people. So on the line is Angie McPhee, a Geico auto insurance customer who saved over $300. This is not an actor we hired to play Angie McPhee. It's the Angie McPhee. So in your own words, tell us, are you Angie McPhee?
Yes.
There. Unmistakable proof that Geico customers are real and save money. In 15 minutes, you could save 15%. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. 1-800-947-AUTO. Geico Direct, the sensible alternative.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink, even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
This is going to sound corny, but I just wanted to tell the world about my girlfriend, Lisa. I love sitting there, listening to her talk on the phone with her girlfriends. I mean, she can go on for hours to anybody, about anything. And it's not just about everyday things. It's about deeper stuff, too, like hair and hair products. And little by little, the phone becomes like a permanent part of her head. I get goosebumps just thinking about that. And then there's the way she sort of unhinges her jaws. She scarfs down a quart of double fudge chunk ice cream. She's a keeper. You know, I used to waste my time going inline skating and playing basketball with my buddies. What was I thinking?
Girls, rest assured, you will never in your life meet a guy like this.
I have this fantasy. There we are, 50 years from now. She's in a moo-moo, doing her nails, watching soap operas all day. Ooh.
Get some exercise. Get up. Get out. A public service message brought to you by the Ad Council and the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports.
Somewhere in our community is a mother whose drug abuse once left her unable to care for her kids. There's a father, too, whose alcohol use drove his wife and children away. There's a boyfriend whose drug use frightened his girlfriend into giving him an ultimatum: get help or I'm gone. Help is available. It's in the form of treatment programs for drug abuse and alcohol problems, and the good news is that these programs are making a big difference in people's lives. With proper treatment, mothers and fathers, sweethearts and coworkers, friends and neighbors are overcoming drug and alcohol problems and reclaiming their lives. Isn't it great that treatment works? To find out about drug and alcohol treatment programs that can help, call 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-HELP. There is help, and it works. A public service of this station and the Center for Substance Abuse Treatment.
Dad, I don't think our campfire's totally out.
Are you kidding me? I know when a campfire's out.
Did you drown the fire with water and stir it with a stick?
No, it's out. We don't have to... Who said that?
Frank, it's a talking moose with sunglasses.
And a bunch of singing and dancing forest animals.
We know we can count on you to do what Smokey says.
And when your folks desire to build a fire,
Hot, hot.
clear brush and branches away, and keep water nearby like you oughta.
Okay, I poured water on the fire. I stirred it with a stick. Everybody walked slowly toward the RV.
Dad, these are just Smokey's friends.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Frank, it's Smokey.
Nice hat, Smokey. Want the rest of my peanut butter sandwich?
Dad!
Visit Smokey at www.smokeybear.com. Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, the National Association of State Foresters, and the Ad Council.
I never knew that.
Yeah, right.
Hi, it's Doctor over there. Man World. LoveLine. Bad Religion will be in here tomorrow night. We like Bad Religion. I haven't seen those guys in a while, but they're really one of the smartest bands out there.
Mm-hmm.
Most of those guys have like a master's degree and stuff,
The
don't they?
one guy has one in physiology. Or anatomy. Anatomy.
Yeah. All right. We'll take ourselves a, I was going to say
What?
break. I don't know why.
No.
I just belched up that burrito.
Yes, you did.
Did you get a shot of that?
Wow. Oh. Anderson's
Anderson's screwing around with me. Thank you, Anderson. We're getting back on the phones.
I thought we were getting rid of that break anyway.
It is? Which one?
Oh, my God. That stench.
It was a burrito. What could be bad about a burrito?
First, it's gone. Pay attention, stations.
Andy?
Yeah, Ace?
Hey.
I love you. You're awesome. You make me laugh so much.
I love you, baby.
Oh, thank you.
Anyone who loves me is a friend of mine.
Okay, I have a problem. I have a lot of pubic hair. I have a hairy butt.
No, I don't like you. Ooh, I do like you. Hairy butt.
Yeah, just like you. Only I hope not quite that hairy. But
No.
anyway, I'm just wondering your opinion as man gets a total turnoff, whether it's worth it for me to go get it electrolyzed or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. What's your nationality?
White.
Oh, all right. White. Where are your parents from? It's always a good time. Yeah.
Well, I guess we go all the way back to Poland.
Okay.
Poland, huh? Not a lot of hairy Poles.
I really wouldn't know.
What else are you? Just Polish?
Polish. I think I've got Russian in me somewhere.
Yeah, I got a little hair on them.
Any
Ruskies.
history polycystic ovarian syndrome?
No.
Strange, though, somebody with your ethnic breakup being that hairy.
Well, it's not that incredibly hairy. It's just kind of, I mean, like, it's not like my whole butt is covered in hair or anything like that, but I don't know. I think it's kind of...
How's the top side looking? You know, the front part of the butt there?
Well, you can't tell from just looking at the front part now.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Well, it's like inside my butt cheeks.
Oh. Slow down, baby. That's what I want. Yeah. Penis goes in, doesn't come out.
Oh.
You can't find it. It's like you're playing baseball, goes into the ivy. You don't know. That's lost. Game over.
Oh, you're mean.
Yeah. You got a nice furry racing stripe going down you, huh? But what about hair, you know, on your belly or your chest or...
No, none of that.
Sideburns? Nothing there?
No, nothing like that.
Just the one area, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That'll only get worse with time, by the way.
Oh.
But that's all right. They got all kinds of things to do with that nowadays.
So do you think, like, okay,
Although I don't know
if you
who's
were with
getting
a
in
girl
there-
who had this problem, would you want her to go
I'd
get
want my money back, I'll tell you that right now. But I want her to what?
electrolysis, waxing, stuff like that?
Yeah, I would. I don't represent most men. After all, I am a millionaire. You know that. I'm literally a millionaire. I would. I hate to say it. I think most guys would. There's a certain percentage of guys who don't care, and then a smaller percentage are actually turned on by it. But yeah, things being the way they are and society being the way it is, I would say that most men would like that hair to be gone.
What would you do if you were a woman?
I'd probably try to take care of it. I hate to admit it, but let's face it. Part of living in this Western culture of ours is doing things to sort of attract people of the opposite sex, and this would be one of them. Now, I don't know how you laser in someone's bunghole, or if that's possible.
They wax.
They wax in there? They get up in there. I'll tell you, those Asian broads will go anywhere. They'll do anything, those crazy Asian women. They'll get right up in there. Women will handle each other, man. They will get up in each other's cracks and crevices and pits and divots and potholes. They'll get right up there. They won't give it a second thought. Chicks go to those waxing places. They got their legs akimbo, their heads between their legs. There's some little Asian woman in there with a stick painting on her crack in there. Can you imagine doing that?
No.
I know, but these women do it. They don't think twice about it.
Okay, well then, thank you very much.
All right, so why don't you check it out? Talk to some of your other female friends. See what they think.
Okay.
All right, baby.
Thanks.
You're fine. You're beautiful to me. Do you know that?
All right.
You understand?
Yep.
All of you, just the way you are. You're beautiful.
You're a liar.
You're all beautiful inside.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. There you go. beast. George.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
You're 19.
Asshole. Yeah.
Thank you.
What? Hey, you guys are great, I think.
Thank you.
You know, Adam, I love your Comedy Central Man show. I think it's great.
Thank you.
But sometimes it suffers from overt attempts at raunchy humor, which it then unfortunately delves into sophomoric and pathetic bathroom pedantics, devoid of any intellectual redemption.
Is this
Wait a minute,
somebody's?
sounds like he's reading a review.
Yeah, is this somebody's review he's reading?
You need to have more inclusive humor, mainly with your co-host Jimmy. There's not enough skit material that is adequate for him by the end of the show.
Adequate for him?
Yeah.
That guy does more on the show than I do.
Well, you got to have like more inclusive stuff with him. I mean, like, you know, you ever watch that show, The Show?
It's not on anymore, is it?
No, it's not. It used to be on HBO. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was a great show. You guys got to have like skit material that sort of like bobs and weaves and does all this storyline stuff that's crazy.
Yeah. You know what, though?
Yeah.
We don't.
Best show on television, The Man Show.
Oh, wait a minute. That was Jesse Ventura talking about his favorite show. Wait a minute. I didn't hear that. What did Jesse Ventura, governor of Minnesota, have to say about The Man Show?
Best show on television, The Man Show.
That's right.
Yeah, but he sucks.
Oh, no, he's a genius.
He's a genius? Oh, then why did he not work for like 10 years in the film industry? I mean, seriously.
Like I said, I'm giving the governor's approval to The Man Show.
That's right. Hey, George.
Yeah, what's up?
You never been with a woman, have you, buddy?
No, you're absolutely right.
I can tell a guy who hasn't been laid.
But my hand's been accommodating, though.
I understand.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, it's good. Let me explain, Drew and George, why you do not want your son to have too much sexual activity before the age of 20. All right? And tell me if you understand this connection, because you've done this show for many years, Drew, many years. Close your eyes. Your eyes closed? Okay. No. Wake up. Close your eyes.
No.
Okay. Now, you've done the show for, I don't know,
Eternity.
17 years or something. Think about the vocabulary of the men who got laid at 14, the callers that have been laid at 14, and the ones who are 19 or 20 and have never had sex. Think about the difference in the verbal skills. Did you hear this guy, George?
Yeah.
Sound like a thesaurus called in, right?
Yeah.
Now think about the guys who call in at 14 who are getting oral sex.
Very wide. Yeah.
My girlfriend go down on me. Good. Now think about George. George is like Tony effing Randall over here. That's how he knew he'd never been laid. Way too extensive vocabulary.
Yeah, hello.
There you go, buddy.
Actually, thank you, but, you know, I do read the thesaurus every night before I go to bed.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
I absolutely know. Okay,
no,
listen.
absolutely not.
Listen, Screwball.
Okay.
A little less reading.
Okay.
A little more seeding.
I got one question for Dr. Drew, though.
Yeah. You need to get a man. You're gay.
Or watch the Man Show constantly end to end, right?
All right, go ahead. What is your question for Drew?
Okay. See, I'm like a devout masturbator.
Devout.
Yeah.
No kidding.
And I'm
What are his
really
options?
faithful. I'm really faithful to that profession.
Yes, you're amongst the.
Yeah, and well, if I do it too many times, will I become sterile?
No.
No?
Although you can reduce your sperm count, for a single day.
To like a couple sperm.
What are you good for a day?
Good for a day? 20.
Oh my
God.
And it creates a little puddle.
Where?
Actually, like it could be like a little marshland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could put little fertilizer seeds in there and grow my own marshland.
Yeah.
George's got more problems than just his virginity. Yeah.
No, well, yeah, I do actually.
Yeah.
George, what's up,
the deal?
buddy?
I'm a psychopath.
Are you on any meds?
Not at the moment. I've been on Ritalin though before.
Okay, but listen, people have told you you're an intelligent guy, right?
Yeah, some of the time, yeah, but they were just being, sarcastic like you are most of the time. I mean, just like
No. Listen, Georgie, Porgy, listen to me, brother. You're a very smart guy. You have a very high IQ.
Perhaps, I don't know.
Oh, you do. Believe me, you do. And I know.
Okay, I do.
All right, I'm getting annoyed now.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Quiet down.
Okay.
All right, you need to take a breath.
Okay.
And don't talk so much.
Cuba Libre.
And you need to, don't quote anything from Star Trek or anything. Right? And you need to just start going on some long walks. No talking.
That is not logical advice, Jim.
Hey, you want to do some betting on when George is getting laid?
This is April 2000.
Let's see, right? Let's see.
Start date 45.3.
We'll never be able to collect on the bet because both have died of natural causes.
Right, exactly.
Let me see. I'm gonna take a wager in when a woman is gonna let George inside her. Let's see. What day is it? Say Monday.
Monday.
Let's say Monday.
April
Let's
2000.
say Monday. Let's say Tuesday. Let's see. Wednesday. Thursday. 14 years. I love that joke. Oh my God, guys just have no idea. Guys, don't talk. You'll never get laid. Just don't talk.
Now we just kind of understand why women go for the brooding, downtrodden type.
Oh,
this is their alternative.
Right. You got George asking to beam me up every 5 seconds. All right, let me just talk to Henry. Henry, you're 17?
Yeah.
You had sex with a girlfriend 2 days ago?
Uh-huh.
And now she's itchy down there?
Yeah, today she told me that she was itching down there.
Down there?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. See what I'm talking about? Guys who get laid.
Yeah, down there.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Australia or something.
It like takes their vocal chi right out of them. All right, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back.
Back once again with it.
LoveLine. LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew will be right back before you know it.
This is a story about American heroes. They changed quite a few lives last year. Jorge Vasquez put out fires, but no, he's not a firefighter. Philip Dale discovered several new stars. Oh, he's not an astronomer. And Elaine Capobianco, she saved a child from drowning, but she's not a lifeguard. They're teachers, but to the kids they've reached, they're heroes.
I'm a teacher. The children are the heroes.
We're not just teaching subject matter, we're teaching human beings.
I am tough as nails, but they know that I love them.
I mean, we've got a legacy that follows behind us forever.
Teachers have the power to make an impact on our future. California will need about 250,000 more of them in the next 10 years. Reach for that power. Teach. Call 1-888-CAL-TEACH now. A public service message brought to you by CalTeach, the Ad Council, and this station.
Okay, so I'm a teenager, right? And everyone's so quick to judge me. On the outside, I may look like... But on the inside, I'm all... Just because I look like... doesn't mean I act that way. In fact, I'm actually involved in crime prevention. That sounds more like this. It's really a great way to convince adults that while you may be looking, you're really thinking.
Call 1-800-722-TEENS to find out how to make your community a safer place for everyone. Get involved, get the number, and call 1-800-722-TEENS. A public service message from the Crime Prevention Coalition of America, the U.S. Department of Justice, and the Ad Council.
Evening, folks. I'm Vince.
And I'm Larry. We're the crash test dummies.
We'd like to entertain you with a little song. Only one thing.
We can't sing, but we're here with someone who can, with a song for the little ones. Ray?
Mr. Charles?
On the big highway of life, there's only one safe place for kids.
Backseat, baby.
The front seat's not the place to drop off.
Baby.
Put that booties in the backseat.
Backseat, baby.
Airbags and kids should never meet. I'm here to remind you to put them behind you.
Raymundo, do you mind if we try?
Oh, let me hear it.
Backseat, baby, better buckled in the back.
Backseat, baby.
Baby faces stay intact.
Larry,
wow.
Yo, Larry, maybe you should keep your day job.
Ow, that hurts.
Not as much as our day job. Backseat, baby.
You stay alive even when I drive.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids in the back seat. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Dear Jim, I just wanted to tell you the things I love so much about you. Like your pasty white belly and how it fits in those tight shirts that my friends think you shouldn't be wearing. I love how you do that thing where you mash 4 slices of bread into a massive ball of dough and stuff it in your mouth. That's so adorable. And what about when you tell those same jokes from reruns that you've seen over and over again? They make me laugh every single time. Other guys play sports or go running or do something outside, but not you. You're different.
Guys, rest assured you will never in your life meet a girl like this.
P.S. I can't wait until we cuddle in front of pro wrestling all day this Saturday. I hear it's a steel cage Texas death match.
Get some exercise. Get up. Get out. A public service message brought to you by the Ad Council and the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports.
Yeah. It's the LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew. Let's get back on the phones here and speak to Henry. All right, so Henry.
Yeah.
You had sex with a girlfriend. Now it's itchy down there.
Yeah.
She's itchy down there.
She's itchy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she told me today that she was itching down in her vagina.
Uh-huh.
And I was wondering what the...
Well, it could be a yeast infection, could be a vaginal infection, could even be herpes if you have herpes or if you had your mouth and you had contact down
Do you have herpes?
No.
You have
Okay.
cold sores in your mouth, anything like that?
No.
And so it's probably just a yeast infection or possibly even a vaginitis, but something that should be treated. You can
A lot
try
of
the
women-
over-the-counter yeast medication first.
All right, so she should try that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, a lot of women get that yeast infection
Oh, yeah.
down there. Matt?
Yeah.
You're 21.
Yeah, my stepfather was mentally and a little physically abusive, and I want to know the possibility of me being that way towards my children.
37, 38%.
Well, there's actually some data that puts it around 60%.
Well-
and I think if you're aware of it, you're not going to do it. Or
This is
you're at least not as
this
likely.
is your stepfather.
Yes.
When did he come on to the scene?
From 12 to 19.
What about before 12? Any?
No father from the age 6 to 12.
Uh-huh. And how was age 6 father? Was he any good?
Yes.
He was?
Yeah, I see him. I live right next to him now, but I see him like twice a year.
All right.
For that.
Just wait till you're a lot older before you have kids, and make
What?
sure you have good impulse
Do you have
control.
kids now?
No.
All right, just give it a little time.
Yeah.
But listen, he came around at 12. It's kind of on the border, but if you had 0 to 12, things were good. You'd probably be okay.
Could be okay, yeah.
Yeah, and he wasn't sprinkling of physical abuse.
Yeah.
Not too bad a guy. All right. Don?
Yeah.
You're 22.
Yep. My question basically is for Dr. Drew, I guess. He might be able to answer it better. I consider myself bisexual, but it's got me confused as hell. And I've been seeing a girl for about 9 or 10 months, and I feel like it's just kind of, I'm desperate.
For what?
Well, for a relationship, for one, and I need to be with someone. And it's...
What about the person you've been with for 9 or 10 months?
Well, she's been great, you know. She's always there for me, and things have gone well.
What's your question?
Well, if I keep seeing her, are my feelings for men going to go away?
No, not likely.
Not likely.
Well-
What do you suggest I do?
Well, either...
Wait a minute, I got to fart.
Oh, God.
Keep talking.
Either you are gay and really not coming to terms with that
Hold on,
yet.
get the light.
Hold on a sec.
Hold on, hold on.
And...
Boring, huh?
Wow. That was and you missed a big. That was a sizable flame. Wouldn't you say, Drew?
Yeah, I would say it scared me.
Knocked Drew back into his seat.
Wow, sulfur.
Yeah. Yeah. All right,
But
now we're
listen,
talking.
Don, that maybe you're gay and having trouble dealing with that and trying to force yourself into being with a woman, or if you're bisexual and you're ready to have a monogamous relationship, commit yourself, and that's that. But I don't think...
All right, listen, he's not going anywhere with this relationship. No. She's there for me. Yeah. I mean, you're using her as a crutch.
Well, to try to divert yourself from your homosexual instinct.
And listen, any guy who's bi is gay. Please, who are you kidding with this bi?
Well,
I've said it 100 times. Bi is gay with a publicist. That's what that is. You show me a guy who likes to... blow a guy on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, but I'm all man with the ladies on the rest of the days. Wait, give me a break. Who are you guys kidding? This is the most ridiculous premise I've ever heard in my life.
When people have messed with, they get kind of screwed up.
All right, then just say you're effed up and confused.
All right.
Bi is gay. Believe me. Believe me, there's not a straight man in the world who understands bi. And by the way, all these guys that are so-called bi, where are they now? Where's the Elton Johns of the world now? You know what I mean? They're gay. They always were. Here's what...
People forget that whole history. They were around 15, 20 years ago.
Here's what happened. Guys, here's what... let me explain bisexuality in men. Not in women, but in men. Here's the definition. They start off... and they have feelings toward men when they're young. Yeah. 9, 10, 11. They like guys. They're confused. And society won't have anything of it.
Right.
And they start picking up dolls, and someone hands them a gun and a G.I. Joe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they go, oh, this is wrong. This is bad. I should ignore this. So, and their parents pressure them. And so they start trying to go down that heterosexual road. And they go on a few dates, and they have sex. Some of them even have kids and stuff. But before you know it, the gay... the little pink head starts rearing its ugly head again. The gay elephant's out of the bag, right? So it comes back out, the gay elephant. And
I want to talk to Chris.
Shut up. And Drew, don't screw with my train of thought. Why they go hetero because they think they're supposed to.
Yeah.
All right, now what happens? Well, they admit, all right, I like guys.
Yeah.
But I like women too.
Yeah.
So I'm bi.
Yeah.
I'm not gay. I'm bi. Now you're gay now, and you always were gay. You tried to stuff it into a pair of dungarees, but it didn't work. You got the dress. That's the thing.
On the road.
And eventually, you'll be gay.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I don't know any bi guys that didn't turn gay eventually. Here we go.
Chris,
you're 31.
Yeah. The problem is, my wife has got this girlfriend of hers coming into town, and she's been so screwed up with other men that my wife wants me to go and sleep with her and maybe cure her of her ills, but I don't see how that's going to happen.
Well, wait a minute. Your wife may be on to something.
Your wife's
here.
been screwed up with men too, evidently.
Well, see, the thing is, then that leaves me open to let my wife sleep with some other guy her friend brings over.
Obviously. Sure, by law.
And I don't want that.
Law of God, nature.
Your wife is...
Hold on.
She's sabotaging.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Oh, listen, Chris, you are either drunk, putting us on, or just a flat-out retard.
You know what? I knew you guys weren't going to believe me because it's too good to be true for
we don't believe you.
Oh, well, that's good. But the thing is...
I believe him.
The thing is that...
This is Jeff Fox.
My wife is telling me that if I so much as look at another woman, that she's going to cut my thing off.
Yeah.
But then she turns around and says, oh, but you can sleep with my best friend.
All right, but your wife has some serious issues.
Oh, yeah, she has issues.
Oh,
Issues.
Oh, yeah, huge. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know they call those issues? Ishmees. It's not about you, brother. It's about me. Yeah, write that down. Ishmees. That's how you know, by the way, I'm not a horrible radio show host, because I was one of those dried-up prunes who was on the air at some point before as a Dr. Laura's type. If they struck on to Ishme, they would write that down. Oh, my God. They'd post it up on the wall. They'd write a book with the Ishme as the cover.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so here's the point. This chick's a piece of work.
Yes.
What Chris needs to do is not fall into any of her bizarre sexual traps that she's springing. Chris?
Yeah.
Just because it's the end of the night and I'm going to go home with a strong pain in my side, how many kids do you have?
Well, she had one before we met, and we have 3 since then.
Oh, great. That's great. I can drive home. Now I can hold my side all the way home. No more kids, you mother.
Oh, well, you know.
Do you hear me?
Well,
you two shouldn't raise goldfish. Please.
Oh, wow.
What do? Drive a truck or hang drywall?
I'm a security guard.
Oh, my God. Please, Chris, no more kids. No more kids. I'm holding you personally accountable for every bank they rob, every liquor store they turn over, and every elderly person they beat at the ATM. Oh, can you imagine that's Daddy? Daddy and
How about
Mommy.
Mom?
Daddy and Mommy, everybody.
Dad's all right.
All right, we'll take ourselves a little break, and we'll be back after this.
We about to get funky, yo.
This is LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191.
Oh, we'll be right back.
These are the sounds of today's kids. And these are the voices of today's kids.
Don't underestimate me. I can work harder in school.
Give me a problem that's hard to solve.
Give me tougher work. Give me tougher books. When I solve a tough problem, I'm on top of the world.
Surprised? Don't be. 74% of kids say school should only pass them to the next grade when they've learned what's expected of them.
I'm not afraid to fail.
If I make a mistake, I'll do better next time.
75% of kids say they'd study harder if their schools gave them tougher tests. The fact is, almost all kids want to be challenged in school. So listen to the voices of kids today.
Challenge me.
Challenge me. Challenge me.
Do your part. Support higher academic achievement in your state and challenge our schools to challenge our kids. For a free booklet, call 1-800-38-BE-SMART. A message from the Ad Council and the Education Excellence Partnership.
Taking all that work home?
No, this is my own stuff. I've got a date with a financial planner.
You're only 25. Why are you planning for retirement already?
Hey, I want to be able to choose when I retire and know that I'll be financially secure when I do.
I've heard lots of people call themselves financial planners, but aren't they really trying to get you to invest in their favorite fund? Like they're selling size 20 shoes so everyone gets a hello Bigfoot.
Half this stuff is my bank statements, company insurance policies, tax returns. The planner's going to know a lot about me before recommending anything. The rest is background information I've collected on her and 2 other planners. If she passes tonight's round, she gets my papers.
Securing your financial future is important. You have a right to expect financial advice that's competent, ethical, and based on your needs. To verify that a planner is certified, call toll-free 888-CFP-MARK. A public service of the Certified Financial Planner Board of Standards.
Hey, driving fans! It may have happened to you. You may have heard the roar of the rumble strips, the blast of car and truck horns, and the heart-pounding fear of a near miss. Avoid all the dangerous crash action that comes with falling asleep at the wheel. Experience the amazing power nap. You've never seen power like this before. The Power Nap. Find out what the professional drivers have been doing for years. The Power Nap gives you the energy you need for the road ahead, and it's free. Whether you're driving to the shore with your family, to another city to meet a client, to school across the state, or anywhere there's action. The Power Nap is your ticket to revitalization. Experience the Power Nap at a rest stop near you. Just pull in, find a safe, well-lighted spot to park, turn off the key, and close your eyes. In just 20 to 30 minutes, you'll have the energy you need to drive safely for miles. So don't push it, park it, and feel the power of the Power Nap. A wake-up call to all drivers from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Association.
It's nearly 6 a.m. and we're at a rest stop talking to travelers. Excuse me?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of circadian rhythms?
It's like a Latin band, right?
Not quite. Do you know what circadian rhythms are?
It's when the stars all align and their energy creates
No. How about you, sir? Huh? Circadian rhythms. Exactly. Circadian rhythms tell your body when it should be sleeping as well as when it should be awake.
Huh?
Circadian rhythms are part of our body's internal controls, a kind of built-in clock that tells us when to wake up and when to go to sleep each day. Imagine the danger that comes when we try to drive when our body thinks we should be sleeping, especially at night, early morning, and for many people, mid-afternoon. You really should try to avoid driving during your body's downtimes. If you have to drive when you'd normally be sleeping and you find yourself getting drowsy, stop for a refreshing 20 to 30-minute nap. Now what would you say when I say circadian rhythms?
I'd say don't push it, park it.
Right. A wake-up call from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the American Trucking Associations.
Oh, come on, have a drink.
No thanks.
Just one little drink.
I don't want to.
Chicken, everyone else is.
I said no.
What a nerd. One little drink won't kill you.
You've heard it all before. Be cool. Join the crowd. Have a drink, even though you're not 21.
Let's go. She's no fun.
Make the right choice. Don't give in. Underage drinking is dumb and dangerous.
Look out!
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
It's the 7th season of HBO's Dennis Miller Live, a new millennium with presidential probes, celebrity scandals, social deviance, and Dennis Miller rants.
Automobiles for you, automobiles for me, automobiles for America, automobiles for all of mankind. Thank you. And now back to the Dennis Miller Ford Automotive Variety Hour.
Join Dennis for all new live editions filled with his scathing perspective, razor-sharp wit, and celebrity guests. Dennis Miller Live, Friday nights at 11:30, only on HBO.
Well, there you go. Another show just flew by. Tomorrow night, Bad Religion. Later in the week, Everclear. Adam flew the coop tonight, but I'm here. I'm Dr. Drew, and I'm telling you tonight, on Adam Carolla's behalf, good night and mahalo.
Just keep it clean and go ahead and pimp them hoes.
Well, now. This has been LoveLine. The stuff expressed on LoveLine is not necessarily the stuff of the staff, management, sponsors, or anyone else, including Westwood One Entertainment. LoveLine is produced by Ann Wilkins Ingold. Now, please enjoy these birds.